So I'm glad we had the opportunity to organize 3 courses for bioeconomy here in the economic faculty. It was thanks to support of the University of South Bohemia and also some support from economic faculty.
Bioeconomy is a new term, and it is a very much promoted perspective from the European Commission and member states of the European Union. They are following all of them, more or less. In my country, it is a key issue. It is not as advanced yet, although there are some steps made, and I believe that it will be a very helpful perspective, because especially now, in these times when Greece is facing a very serious economic crisis, I think that bioeconomy will be one of the tools to get out of it and to help. There are natural resources, there is a working power, there is a know-how, there is a cooperation, and since the whole thing has to be done in a sustainable frame, I think that this is the right place where to apply. We are some initiatives making, trying to coordinate an activity within the Balkan Peninsula, and hopefully it will show some results in the future.
Bioeconomy is a new way for economy, which is going to move us from the fossil-based economy to the natural resources economy. So your country has a lot of biomass because of the geographic and the natural resources. So therefore, Czechia has a huge potential for bioeconomy, and we have found a lot of political support, or we need a political support to grow that direction. So I believe that bioeconomy is going to be your future, your country.
Bioeconomy in my country, Brazil, it's important because we can substitute hydroelectricity for bioenergy, mainly coming from sugarcane.
In my country, bioeconomy not so much developed, but we need to develop this subject. It will be very useful our country and our farmers, and we are waiting it can be more effective in my country.
Now there are several questions about the risk of bioeconomy in several levels, in economic level, technological, safety, and so on. My opinion is that there is no technology without risk. There is no risk is involved to any technology, any science, and any application. The key point is to consider the risk together with the expected benefit, to make an assessment, and then to approach the whole thing in a cool way, without fears, without danger consideration, in a risk-benefit approach.
If there are advantages or disadvantages of bioeconomy, certainly we don't know. At the moment we see that there are advantages, but we cannot exclude disadvantages. The point is to find out which are the disadvantages and to avoid them by basic research. And certainly the main advantage is that we are going to go out of the CO2 emissions, and on the other side, some of the bioeconomical applications, they are labor intense, so you can employ many people. So these are the two. You have to balance it.
The risks are that land grabbing increases, because many companies there within the country are getting into joint venture businesses with foreign capital, and they are sort of taking over the land within our country.
I think bioeconomy not have any risk. It's very good for development countries and economics. It will be help all people in the region or countries.
And bioeconomy in general, it is a very important perspective, especially for the European Union, but for the whole world. So I believe that it will be one of the main vehicles to put the whole world out of economical and social and technological crisis. But it is important to be well coordinated, to be based in cooperation, concrete cooperation, and that's why member states, especially in Europe, they are requested to create a national strategy and frame according to their possibilities and their capacities. So in the future it will be here.
So the people, they don't know what bioeconomy is. We have first to inform them. Second, we have to find out the social perception of bioeconomy. The people, they have to be really informed because they are scared, since bioeconomy for them it's related to the living organisms and they are not familiar with the situation.
I think the perspectives for bioeconomy are very nice, but we must be cautious about this, let's say, argument resting on this full substitution of fossil fuels by bioenergy. And I think this is not technically possible, as far as I know. And so we must be cautious about it, because otherwise, judging from our past experience, we can learn that using land intensively or using natural resources too much intensively might cause some damage again to the environment. So we must be cautious about it.
In the future, the loss of area can be joined to bioeconomy, and it will help to development and country, also my country.
The idea to organize these courses started with my participation in bioeconomic panel, which is established in European Union. And I decided to make something which could bring the idea here to Czech Republic. After these 3 years of organization of these courses, bioeconomy became more established in both in practice, in technology, in business, and also in some research activities. I hope that this activity as a study and other similar activities like these courses could continue even in future.